Well, the division leading the Blue Jays will be trying to extend their winning streak to 10 games when they take on the White Sox in Chicago tonight. CP24's Andrew Brennan joins us live with a preview. Andrew.
A preview, and we may do a little bit of a preview as well of the seventh inning stretch, because as I said before, okay, Blue Jays. Yes, that's the refrain. But I think they're doing pretty darn good right now. The boys of summer, as it were, having a pretty great one thus far. Let's bring in Scott Belford. He's the host of the Walk-Off podcast. And I love talking baseball because we talk about so many sad things. And this gets a chance to have some happy times, Scott. So I actually want to talk about two happy times that have come up. Looking at the record that the Jays have right now, and then also the last time that they were in a position kind of like this. So 2015 was the last time we had a consistent winning streak like this. We hit 11 games twice that year, and we started to hate the Texas Rangers because of the postseason. But we thought in 2015 there was a potential this team could go all the way. And then the last time that they've had a record this good going into the All-Star break was 1992. That seems like a pretty good year. So what do you think about this team and how they're doing? Is this a smoke and mirrors, or did they really address some of the core problems?
I mean, happy times indeed, Andrew, and it is a great time to be a Blue Jays fan. This team hitting 9 wins in a row, and let me tell you, if you are on the fence about whether this team is for real or not, if you're on the fence about whether you should emotionally invest again in the Toronto Blue Jays, get onto this bandwagon, because now is the time. Honestly, this team is top to bottom showing up. It is a really interesting thing that has gone on with the amount of players that can play different positions, the amount of platoon at bats that they can take. Nathan Lucas is starting to hit in the leadoff spot, which they are platooning with Ernie Clement. Both of them very, very good, whether it's Lucas against right-handed pitchers or whether it's our lefty masher and Ernie Clement. This is just a really fun team to watch, and I suspect that they're going to continue to fight the Yankees for this division lead.
I want to talk about the resurgence of George Springer, because this was a guy who was brought in just as Vladdy was starting to become the person we thought of as Vladdy. He wasn't a household name yet, and George Springer was supposed to really be the face of this team first. And he showed up coming north from Texas, I think. It's been so long, but he was supposed to be this player that not only could be the leadoff for the team, get a decent like 25 steals at bare minimum, a decent on base percentage. But then he had a few years where there was injuries and you know, the heartbreak watching him in the wild card game 2 years ago. What do you think is having the pieces that we thought would deliver, plus some extra surprises, meaning that top to bottom this team can compete with the Yankees and looking at Tampa as well through the rest of the season?
I mean, I have spent most of the last couple months on the podcast just doing a George Springer apology tour. I mean, I honestly said things like he's washed up, he's behind his prime, dead money, all of these things that was kind of the rhetoric amongst most people following this team has gone to the wayside. I mean, he is one of the hottest hitters in all of baseball right now. He's the best at the plate with this Toronto Blue Jays in 2025. And who saw this coming? It's a complete resurgence at 35 years old. He, in the last 3 weeks, is #1 in baseball in hits. He's #1 in runs scored. He's #1 tied for home runs. I mean, he's showing power. He's been a threat on the base path. He's still got speed in those old legs of his. And you know what? The leadership that he has provided this year has been what they went out and signed him for. It's why up until April, he was the highest paid player on this team, and everyone has just kind of gotten in line with old man George. You love to see it.
Thank you, old man George, and thank you, Scott Belford, for your time, a host of the Walk-Off podcast. We appreciate you being here with us today, and let's go Blue Jays.
Always a pleasure, Andrew. Let's go Jays.
All right, Lena, you can clearly see that you have a bit of a peanut gallery here, excited about what's coming this season. We'll send it back to you for now.
I would never call you the peanut gallery. Thanks, Andrew.